Hi guys, how is this stitching? My name is Tatiana and this is my channel about cross stitch and other crafts I do. I don't remember which Flosstube is this, number 8, maybe. Anyway, today is a regular Flosstube where I want to update you on my WIPs, my starts. I will go through big progress on my Vyshyvanka, a little bit of hope, and crochet part. For all of this part I will have timestamps in description box down below, so if you're not interested in any of the part you can skip to what you're interested in the most. Before starting I want to share with you my excitement and my felicità, as they say it in Italy, of joining Stitch Across the Pond stitching chart. Anyway, it's a Facebook group where you can sign up for once a month meeting with other stitchers across the world, and yesterday it was the first time that I visited that meeting. It was fantastic. It's organized by Tiny House Stitcher. She has her Flosstube and I think also a shop. So yeah, it was great. I've seen faces already familiar because there were several Flosstubers there and I recognize them, of course. And then we literally just stitch and chart. We showed what we're working for, we shared our holiday stitching. It was a great evening. I'm looking forward to the next ones, and I will be happy to join this meeting more and more times. I've learned about this meeting happening from the Sarah, so Miss Sarah. She gave me my very first shout out for my Flosstube, and watching her Flosstube I learned about this meeting. So unfortunately she was not present yesterday. But hopefully for next time I will meet her Zoom meet. Yeah, so if you're interested, I think everybody is welcome to join. You just need to sign up for the because they try to organize a number of people who is joining, so it's an organized and lovely meeting. So go to their Facebook page and you will find all the information there. I will link it down below. Okay, now to my starts. I had a birthday last week. This week. Yeah, today is Sunday, October 15. Yes. So this week I had my birthday and I had my birthday start, which lives in this small project bag from Tartan Retreat that I visited last year. And it is a Ukrainian cross-stitch kit on wood that features a portrait of our Ukrainian famous poetess Vyshyvanka. Yeah, I started her on my birthday with a sentiment behind it that I hope I will share with you later what this start means to me. Because I first want my dream to come true and then I can share it. So it's okay. Here is my progress. So I used everything from the kit. This is a wooden base that comes of course in kit, and all the flosses from kit, and I've made a good progress. It's a small stitch, and I've already done 33%, like 1/3 of the amount of stitches. Beautiful. I like how it turned out. Excuse the hanging threads. It's how you finish your thread on the wood, because it's very difficult to like fix them off on the other side of your stitch. So I would leave them like that, then I will stitch over them, and at that point I will cut them out. Yeah, very happy how it's turning out. beautiful stitch. Okay, the next one is another start that I made. Why I'm making so many starts? This not too many, but I plan to do 4 starts this month, October month, because I'm following hashtag Startober that was started by Creatively Yours. Her Flosstube is Creatively Yours, and I'm so sorry I forgot the name. That's embarrassing. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, so that was my another start. This start lives in Yautina Stitches pack, which I love very much. And here it is. Oh, you already seen my start. So the design is AnnaLee Waite designs, blue butterflies, beautiful small design. Love it. And here's my start. I'm using gold for here's my start. I started in the bottom left corner. Here. Started here. So I use gold for flosses, but I used a different, not a gold for fabric. It's a 30 count dyed fabric linen that I found in a local Italian shop, cross-stitch shop. So I don't remember the name. Do I have that? Oh, I have a duck. Look at me, I'm so prepared. Yeah, so that's where fabric comes from. Hard stitch threads. Didn't know that. To be honest, I like the color of this fabric, but I don't like the base. So it's not Zweigert. It's not Zweigert, and fabric is a little loose. So I really need to pay attention on my tension. Otherwise, the linen flosses would like move around, and it's not very comfortable to stitch for me. But I had this piece, so I'm using it. And for this small piece, I think it will be okay. The color is beautiful. It's like vintage country mocha, right? Is this very famous color? So it's very similar to it. I like how it's turning out. That was my another start. Then the first start of this month that you have already seen, but I've got a big progress with me. It's why not following the order of whips that I first set up, and now I'm not following it. It's okay. So it's by Primitive Hare, Wanted, of course, a cat. And I have a kind of song for this start, which is on Instagram, and it says The Cat Sow. And I'm very happy that several fellow stitchers joined me in stitching a cat. So basically the idea is to stitch a cat in this sow. And here is my progress. It's quite a decent progress. Because it's super easy. You just go in rows, and it's basically 2 colors, not too much counting, and it was very convenient to stitch in it while I was on meeting. I somehow have so many meetings over the last week. That's why I've stitched that much. Yeah, because it doesn't require much counting. I'm using old gold for, including the fabric, which is Primitive Hare fabric. It's, I think, 30 count, yes, dark spell linen. It's printed on a linen, this colors around. Yeah, and my big embarrassment, I don't know what I was thinking of. So you can see how many black, and black is onyx by simply that's the cover. That's the code for cover, and that's all what left from the skein. And somehow I bought one skein for all of this stitching. I bought one skein. Why? As if I'm not stitching my entire life and I don't know how many threads is required for such a big stitching. So I used all of the floss I had. Now I need to buy more, at least 2 more to finish this piece. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Getting hot here. Okay, next one was my WIP Go call, which said that I need to stitch 15 days on my butterflies, temperature butterflies by Stitching Mommy. I got it from her Etsy shop. It's temperatures for year 2022, for the last year. I'm behind. And I'm using colors, I'm using temperatures for the cities I'm in, because in 2022 I traveled a lot, unfortunately, for the reason I wish I would never travel for those reasons. And I've been in many different places, so I decided instead of keeping one city and living in, I lived in many cities in 2022. So I decided to use the temperature of the city I'm in. So I have a list of it, and I did met my WIP goal. I stitched 15 days of September. I think it was September. Yeah. So here's my progress on that. I like how it's turning out on this fabric with these colors. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. And this is 28 count linen by, now I have Zanzaras, by DMC. There's the type of fabric that is sold in big tubes. Usually you can find it in, well, when I was in America I could find it in Michael's and stuff, and here you also can find it in Italy in crusty shops. Yay! Here's my progress. Next one is my Joyful Soul. I stitched just which also lives in a project bag that I made myself, these butterflies. That lives in these project bags, and I didn't stitch much of it. I just wanted to finish my fox. If you know a fox story, I told it a couple of Flosstubes ago. So it was a fox, which I had some adventure with. And I wanted to finish her because I had only her orange part done, and I wanted to finish it completely. So I worked just a little bit on fox and on the bird above the fox. And yeah, here's my Joyful Soul. It's a free chart that you can find. It's still available in their Facebook page, which I also will link down below. Usually I link all the names of all my project in description box below if you're interested. Yay! It's so cheerful. It is joyful. Love this chart. Love it. January is still not finished, but for now February is finished completely. For now I put it away because I have a lot of projects going on. Wow, I had 54 WIPs, I think so. Now with 4 more stars, I have quite a number of WIPs. Who counts? Next one was my rotation. I do 5 by 52 rotations this year. When 5 days of the week I focus on one of my WIPs in a row, and my last big WIP was Rushnik, which means tower, so it will be like this. And I stitched just a little bit because, as you can see, I was spreading my attention over many projects, but I did manage to finish this part, so all this part is new. This style of stitching is Sokals'ka, Sokals'ka style, which is a part of Ukraine. It's named after a town called Sokil in Lviv region, and it's very particular, very characteristic stitching when you have this black, very delicate flower motifs, which are filled with colors. Usually it's one or two colors inside, and because it's a patriotic stitch, it will be trident. It's a coat of arms of Ukraine, so I chose, of course, blue and yellow colors for the stitching. Yeah, also in this style I made many Vyshyvanka, Sorochka. I don't have any Vyshyvanka in this style, and for now I don't plan because I have many plans for Vyshyvanka. Yeah, I try to diverse my motifs and try to stitch like all regions of Ukraine to have on the go. Okay, so that was that. Then what next? Okay, my next WIP is also by Primitive Hare, and it is Oceanarium. It was my rotation focus piece for this week, which is about to finish, and this design called Oceanarium by Primitive Hare. And as I already shared before, I very much like the words that are stitched. Usually I don't like stitching any like words on my pieces. You know, like I know many people who stitch poems or part of the, what's it called, part of the Bibles, the saying from the Bibles. It is quite common style. Usually I don't do that, but saying here are very cheerful and very encouraging, and I want them on my wall. Like, for example, be sure of yourself, of course. So I worked, yeah, I'm showing, sorry, I should have shown you my progress. Yeah, here's my progress. Very happy with it. So frames and most of the motifs around were made before. I worked on this jellyfish, yeah, jellyfish in English, and I worked on the main character of mermaid. Love it. I'm not using code for the solid colors. I tried to find the closest color to the code for. I didn't have on hand the code for at that time. And for variegated colors, I wanted to use what I had in stash, and it's some random without name for, so I can't even like say what I used because it's old, and yeah. Very much like how it's turning out. My ambitious goal is maybe next time I stitch it, I can finish it. But I know myself, I usually have overly ambition plans. So probably another two rounds of stitching before I finish this piece. Next year, let's make it a plan. So that's my WIPs, cross stitch WIPs. And now let's go to my Vyshyvanka. I'm so excited. I can't even, you know, like organize myself and find words because I've started putting together my Vyshyvanka. Okay, step by step. My Vyshyvanka is currently living in a Deutsche Mania bag that I made myself. Very proud of it. But because it's already becoming bigger, that's why it's a little bit out of its bag. What happened is that I finished the second top part of my Vyshyvanka. Top part of the sleeve. Can you see it well? honestly. Now I don't remember which part because one of the top part I finished before, and other I finished just yesterday, and now I don't remember which one. Anyway, both of them are finished now, but the most exciting part is that I start putting it together. So this is gonna be a back of my Vyshyvanka, no stitching on the back, and it's just a plain fabric. And here I started attaching by hand the top part of the sleeve to the back piece. It's just a regular back stitch for which I used a pearl cotton DMC size 8, and it's beautiful. So this is the first round, and then to close off your edge, you do a second round of back stitching, which I already made here, and it looks like this. You see, this edge is already finished. Isn't this beautiful? I love it so much, so much. It's the first time that I'm putting Vyshyvanka together myself. I'm using a video tutorial from, I forgot the name. I bought like set of videos on YouTube where they explain step by step how to put your Vyshyvanka together. And love it so much. So it's the back, so it practically will be like this. Like this, back, and this is top part of the sleeves. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, so I also have the front part, which is ready to be attached, and here will be the front, attached in the same way as I attach it on the back. And yeah, it's getting, progress is going. It's so happy with this progress. And maybe just if you're interested, because I was ironing all of my Vyshyvanka, and here is my sleeve with the main part of the sleeve. I already showed it before, just like it very much, that's why I'm showing it again. I washed it, I soaked it in what's it called, starch, to make it more rigid, because it's very tender linen. And I ironed it, and now it's ready to be attached. So once I attached front, back and top part of the sleeves, I will be attaching the main part of the sleeve. My second sleeve is still in progress. I didn't work on it. I maybe just show you because I haven't showed it. So here's the situation with my second sleeve, which still has some work to do, but I'm on track. I think I should finish it this year. That's the plan. And now my new plan, so many plans. My new plan is to finish at least one Vyshyvanka a year, at least. So for this year it will be this one, and for the next year we'll see. One Vyshyvanka a year, I think it's doable, but I need to do more if I want a really diverse and big wardrobe of Vyshyvanka. Where to take more hours for stitching? Okay, the next part is my hold. Unfortunately, I don't have any cross stitch hold. Okay, I touched yarn, and now I can feel fibers all over my face. But I've been to Sunday market in Italy as usual, because I just love going there. As if I am Italian. I am not. And I've got some halt. Look at this. So this is yarn. It's acrylic polyester, so it's not wearable. But I think the color is perfect for making pumpkin. It's autumn now, so it would be beautiful to have some decoration in house in these colors. And I find several free patterns online of making crochet pumpkin, and I want to use it for that pattern. So hopefully I can accomplish this plan before the autumn finishes. We're in October, in mid-October already. I don't have much time, but I will try. So that's the plan for this one. Also, I bought 2 of the cotton threads, the recycled cotton. Very surprisingly very pleasant to touch. Usually this ecological cotton is not to my taste. Is not as like soft to touch, but this one is, and colors are just beautiful. They just scream autumn to me. So I'm gonna make another pumpkin, crochet pumpkin. Spoiler alert, I did started one pumpkin making because I bought 2 colors or 2 hangings of this. Is it hang? It's not a hang. Bow. Yeah. Beautiful. And this one was like €1 each. Beautiful. Love when yarn is so cheap and still ecological. Then I bought just a random strings. It's nice for finishing, you know, like when you finish pillows, when I finish my project bags, I can use, and I like to have like a variety on stash, because my biggest nightmare is when you about to finish some sewing project and you need that particular button or string and you don't have it in your stash, so you need to stop doing what you're doing, you need to go shopping, and usually you can't find what you're looking for exactly. And in Italy, shops work well. Let's say the schedule they're working is Italian. So usually they have a big break in the middle of the day from 12 to sometimes 4. So like 4 hours in a day you can't go to that shop, and then you need, Sundays they're closed, and yeah. So I like to have it on stash, so they're ready when I need them. Also I've bought, sorry, little bit of crinkles, sorry. I found it's quite cute, and I think I can use this handle for a bag. I like to crochet bags. I showed you in my last Flosstube or Flosstube before that, my crochet projects, and yeah, I may use this one for one of the bags. Nice, it also was €1, so quite fun to have. Also, I've got the whole set of cotton, sorry for wrinkles, I will not move it. It's 100% cotton. They have it by hangs outside, so I touched it and it's very soft. It's a beautiful color, a very soft cotton, and I want to use it for a summer top, which is a project for the next summer, of course, because we're in autumn now. But look at these colors, yellows, pinks, beautiful. Yeah, I don't have any pattern in mind. I will search for it, but it would definitely be a top, summer top. Beautiful. So that's my haul, and now on to my WIPs. In my previous Flosstube 8, so this is Flosstube 9, I showed my crochet WIPs, and today I'm gonna show only the one that I worked on, and one is living in this yarn scarf bag, and this is a Turning Point sweater by Lion Brands. It's a free pattern, I will link it down below. It's my oldest crochet WIP, and I've got some progress, look at me. So last time I showed, it was a triangle. Yeah, it's going in a triangle shape, and once you reach the bottom part, you start doing like those side parts. So I did this side part for the body. I'm still missing this part, and after I finish with this one, I will go on to sleeves to continue on with sleeves. Yay, progress! So here's my turning point sweater. I'm doing it with alpaca yarn knit picks, super fine alpaca. Very warm, very pleasant to touch fiber. Yay! Can't wait to wear it. It's still a little hot to wear it. No, not a little. It's quite hot in Italy. We are basically during the day we're still in t-shirts. We are not even sweaters. We wear only like in jackets for night and early morning. But during the day it's still very hot. And my start, which well, I have so many WIPs and I do starts as usual. As a shot, I bought two balls of this cotton yarn, and I started using one of them to make a pumpkin. This is my dramatic start with an even more dramatic pin, or what it's called, to keep my stitching from unstitching. So this pattern is a superstar pumpkin, something like that. It's by Crafting for Weeks. I will link it down below. Pumpkin. And it's a free pattern on their website, so I will link it down below. It's beautiful. It's that time of the year to stitch, I think, pumpkins for decorations, and hopefully finish them this season, so I don't have another WIP till the next season. We're already in the middle of autumn. Time flies. It's 15 October, right middle of the autumn. Yeah, so that's that. And that's all I did. Not that much, right? Thank you guys for watching. And thank you for watching that long till the end. So a little announcement about my next Flosstube, which will be number 10. And I want to dedicate it to beading. I've got, my parents brought me my old finished big chart in, of course, cat, made with beads, only with beads. So it's beautiful, and I want to share that my previous finish. I think I haven't shared it yet. And since it beaded, I thought I have several other projects involved beading in cross stitch, so I will share my experience with beading, because there are different techniques how you can attach them. And yeah, that's the plan for the next Flosstube. Other than the regular update I will do next time, I will try to gather all my projects with beads and make a show, bead show. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Happy stitching, bye!